Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington Commanders.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here. As it
officials, the gun bar queen, that's a little, we'll acknowledge that. Officials, but that's why that shit's not hitting them. Punchline, you gotta have way more. It was never that. When it was always that. It was always that. Bitch is hard.
The Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach on time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's an asset to have in any offense.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Daniels. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They had a great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing, Love. Steps away to his left. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Joseph's got it, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Being chased out left, and I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. They coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, it's still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 3. The slot man in motion right. To throw on 2nd down. Daniels. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Micah Parsons in there to bury him for a loss of 11. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
Yeah, I got like a position here. Like I said, I came in, done it for her. Like I said, she disrespecting the formula the bitch lady. You know what I'm saying? She just mad. I did it a little more better. I was a little more effective.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places.
That bitch is dominant. What the fuck?
Try to run for it with Jacobs. And this will be a Packers first down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Love, the short throw to Musgrave. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Love. Flushed out right. Caught on the outside. Reed. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19. A gain there of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
In motion comes the tight end left. Running straight ahead is Jenkins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Make sure you use your line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
That's why they're here 20 years later, still trying to get out track and pay the ring.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Jet sweep. Here's Watson. Oh, this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league. No question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it's enough to get on the first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Again, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Love.
Damn.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in. And
If your name is
you're on
official,
defense, your
sell
confidence is sky
whistles.
high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Damn.
They started on the ground with Eckler. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is going to lose lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Third and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of down.
And it's a fumble. But this
Oh my God!
So possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give running left is Eckler. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Daniels. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to
you can tell he white for
and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Yeah, that's very beatable.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
That's on the ground, straight to the sand.
To throw now, here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Just for telling the subject the things he can wear.
In motion right comes Reed. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Dancing to his left.
Just to be done.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On second down, Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Again, it's Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Love. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking for the guy carrying the ball. He was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 1. Looking to throw. Daniels. Complete. It's Dotson. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 6 yards there on the keeper and second down. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Woo! Big
9
1-0.
yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Operating from the gun. Daniels over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson 55 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Now he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll go down at the 28. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. These guys running back out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Draw play. It's Eckler. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. As a nice run there gets him down to the 6-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin from 6 yards away. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Damn, I can't challenge that. Come on.
Plays and getting takeaways, but an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take and blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you want... There he goes, right side. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Needs our most advanced mouse case ever.
Love now.
Damn, bro!
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know this problem.
Nigga, that's not even original.
Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Love now to pass on 1st down. Forced out to his left. That's taken in by Watson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will do it for this first half. So and just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. And the Packer offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, They've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
On play action, Love to throw. On the move to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I can't believe you thought you had a chance with this stop. Nigga, I literally watched you pass off mid and side to this crowd. Nigga, couldn't foul.
Damn!
So I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Because this was supposed to be a respectable lesson. It's not what you wanted, but it's what's needed. And that's what you should expect from a blessing.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love.
Still lost.
Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Love. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdowns to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
Steps away to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Dances by at the 20. 85 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I hope we get from because
down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now a second down throw for Love here. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down.
Oh, nigga!
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Kraft, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, the difference between 3 and 6 is it astronomical?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
I don't not play well.
Tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchdown. First possession of the second half now for Washington.
Come on, Parsons.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On first down, Daniels being chased out left. Shrugs him off.
Come on, Gray.
After getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's going to
stop, fellas.
The line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels.
They made me but did a fucking DB. I was trying to beat Parsons, man.
Inside the 40. 7 catches for him now. This last one, a first down.
Oh, fucking God, yo.
There's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Looking to throw. Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side.
Man, DB.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
Fuck, man.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14.
Gotta hold it to a field goal, bro.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. First down, and they stick with Eckler. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
Oh, my God, man.
From 10 yards
I fucking believe. I ain't know what they be doing on this goddamn game.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents, and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Point after here coming up. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. A 10-play drive that time. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
All right,
The kickoff team
so
on the field now as they
we
will
gotta
send
get
this
touchdowns,
away.
bro. No more field goals.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They're a little bats in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They will run the draw with Jacobs.
Oh, my God, dog.
He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
3rd and 2. Love with it. He's got his target. That's complete.
Good catch.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
In this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Love now on 2nd down.
Oh, my God! What the fuck, man?
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
She's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for them here.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Oh, my God! This is so much luck, bruh.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 32 on the play. Here's McNichols. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Daniels. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. It's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Yes. He finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. 25 yards that time.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab with that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
You got to get a touchdown, bro. Run or pass.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find his man, Kraft. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You got it, love.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards to pick up, first down. Play fake. Here's Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. Couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
And guess what? Right now, the max discount offer, projection line are at the minimum. Prize pick is simple and easy.
Looking to throw. Love. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 14 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Love. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jayden Reed. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
Except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that big-time drive right there? If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there. They went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Jahan Dotson and the Commanders set to take over. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the delay, McNichols. And the this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 6-yard pickup.
Oh, that's crazy.
Into
Look at
second
that.
and 4. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Damn!
This one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Back to throw again. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Commanders are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
Responsible for well over 100 yards of total offense, but still hasn't found the end zone. You think that's in the back of his mind going into this drive?
It's always in the back of the mind of a player is having that type of a day because you want that gratification for your work, right? You want that stamp on top of everything. But bottom line for him, he's doing great work. Sometimes it just opens it up for other people to actually get into the end zone for him.
The runners, you know, would they rather have 60 yards, 3 touchdowns, or 150 no touchdowns?
I think more than likely 150 and no touchdowns, but all the runners that I know would say, I'll take 150 and 3 touchdowns. They're greedy that way.
The Packers on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 1st down, Love to pass.
That's complete to Dobbs.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll run right here with Jacobs.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Running on 1st down, Eckler.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Wrestling used to just be regional. You had champions, you had the South, you had the Northeast.
Once more, here's Eckler.
And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I knew at 12 years old. I saw it one time. I got to stay up late. And all of a sudden this montage comes on. Again,
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
You don't know it at the time, and it was the most mesmerizing thing I had ever seen, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's it. It was the perfect display of athleticism, the theatrics, and I just thought to myself, that's what I want to do. And I can remember telling my mom at 12 years old, Mama, I'm going to be in a pro wrestler when I grow up. That's nice, honey. In my mind, by the time
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy is that?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He hit his first. Now this from 43.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
New York was the place you wanted to be. So that's the time. Again, it was probably 1986 that you started realizing that what he's got going on there is big. But again, had no idea that it would become what it is now. So no, I was somebody that got into it. I guess to answer your question.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.
I wish I could pay for live sports for just one day and not the whole month. Sling lets you do that.
I wish I could finish one sentence without some man.
Ric Flair said, unlike I recently imagined. I sat down with Ric Flair, 16-time champion.